Hi everyone, this is Paperworm. Oh no, you saw that I'm not wearing black. My image is ruined. Just kidding. I wear something black underneath, so that counts, okay? That's my pajama. So, we are back with another flip through, and I know it has been a long time because I'm still in a journaling slump, and I think we need to talk about that. Not right now in the beginning, but maybe later. I don't know, because I don't think it is a slump. I think it's a burnout. But let's talk about this later. So, oh yeah, I marked it. What a surprise. This was the last page you saw in my last flip through, and this is a Gaia online avatar. So yeah, there are many days where I don't journal at all, and then I usually catch up afterwards. I don't know, 6, 8, 10 pages in just one sitting. But the times where I wrote like 14 pages every day is over for the moment. I have nothing to say. I know that sounds weird. It sounds like my head is empty, but that's not what I mean. It is that when you look outside the window and you look into your reality, right? You look at the news, you look at the bleak forecast of society and life and, politics and everything looks shit, everyone feels shit, no one is happy. Yeah. Do you want to write about this over and over again in your journal and be reminded that life is shit? No. So, at least I don't want to. So, I write stories where my character that I made up is living a different life in a different country with different circumstances, and things like politics are not playing a big role there. I mean, she struggles, but she's able to overcome her struggles, well, because I'm God when I'm writing and I can make it so happen, right? But in reality, we often are stuck in the place where we are. And although we can implement small changes in our structure or in our life, sometimes we just stay where we are and we cannot change much. And it can be frustrating, and I don't want to write about reality in my journal most of the days. So, I mean, mostly I write about writing, about my stories, about my thoughts, well, about the pyramids in the Japanese sea that looks exactly like the ones from Egypt, and how did they get there, like mysteries and maybe a little bit of conspiracy sprinkled in there, because I get bored just writing about, Domi comes home at night, I have to cook in the evening. Like, it's so boring. Like, I don't want to write about reality. I don't know. Yeah, I got happy mail from Spooky Beans. And this is the whole reason why I'm not filling as many pages anymore. It's just that I'm bored. So it is how it is at the moment. There are phases in life where I love writing and I romanticize it, and then I write a lot, and then I have lots to say, I have especially a lot to say when I'm depressed, as funny as that sounds. For most people, it is like they don't have strength to do anything when they are really depressed, right? But for me, it's like I become emo and I rant. I keep on ranting and ranting and ranting. And this is when I suffer, I can write the most. This is, yeah. This is kind of how it goes, If everything is fine, then there's nothing to talk about. Got a happy mail from Linny. Yeah, I got a lot of happy mail I mean, in the span of this journal, because it lasted me so long. It was my 39th birthday. Yeah. This is a card from a friend named Julia, and I got really, really nice stickers and stuff. Yeah. Here are all of your comments on this day, which is kind of a tradition for me to print out, because when I started this, it was something very special to me in the beginning when I started my first YouTube channel. And all the attention that I got from people who liked my content was really special for me. This is why I started to print those out. Yeah. I drink some coffee. My childhood friend Schnip brought me those pink roses. They were beautiful. They were like, not like the small cheap roses from the supermarket. They were like big, you know, like high quality roses. Like, they were really beautiful. I took them out a few days later and I put them on my wall to dry. They are now like crispy and dry. But still beautiful. They still look the same. Yeah. Here I was just experimenting with my new stamps. I think I overloaded this page. This would have looked a lot better if those 3 were not here. But it was too late, you know. Once you have stamped it, it is how it is. So, I had a talk with a psychic medium. It is not the one that I usually talk to, but it's a friend of my mom's, and she's very religious in a Christian sense. And I asked her a lot about how she used her abilities in her job, because she was a nurse. And she said, well, I helped people die, you know, I helped people to let go of life and just cross over. And she told me some interesting stories, like how, you know, some of those things went, you know. So it was really cool. And then she told me that Gabriel is the one that is helping me right now. I should pray to him and, you know, invite him to help me. And she drew some angel cards for me. And although, well, I do believe in angels because I had visions of angels before and dreams. I'm not religious or anything, but angels are important to me. And yeah, after I talked with her, I felt a lot better. She also said I'm gonna meet a man at the end of the year or beginning of next year. I don't know what that means. I have been single for a long time, 12 years or something. I don't even know how to interact anymore with like another human being. So yeah. I love this stamp. This was one of the presents from Julia, and really, really love it. Because as you know, every time I'm writing about writing or there's NaNoWriMo happening or whatever, I always put in those printouts from the typewriter, right? And now I have a stamp, which means this is like forever a resource I can use, and it doesn't cost me anything. I don't have to print it out, nothing, you know? It's just, this is what I love about stamps, actually. I have a lot now. I maybe don't have like as much as other people do, but maybe one day I can show you my collection. Yeah, I really enjoy using stamps because once you have them, they are yours. You can use them forever. It's not the same as spending money on stickers all the time, right? And if you use printouts, like I do mostly, well, then you are like wasting the ink, right? And although I wouldn't consider it a waste, but inks for printers, they are, well, they are a lot more expensive like they used to be, right? And yeah, like everything becomes more expensive, and uh, depending on the printer that you have, sometimes the inks can be more expensive than the printer itself. So yeah, I would love to substitute my decoration with stamping because it's cheap and easy to do. That's the whole reason. I think I told you before, you know, you saw this many times in my journals, but you know, I'm also kind of sick of stationery. Yeah, it's like last time I went to Temu and I was looking for stickers. Julia's birthday is coming up in October, and she was like, "Oh, I really like those stickers, you know." And then I knew that I wanted to buy them for her birthday, and I had to fill like a 25 euro order, you know, in order to get the free shipping, and I could not make any decisions. I yeah, I saw a lot of sticker packs. I saw a lot of stamps and witchy decoration and tower cards and all the shit that I'm usually interested in, but I did not have any desire to buy any of it. So I think I'm what's the English word? I'm over saturated, over satisfied. Nah. I'm just full. Okay, I have enough. I have enough stickers, I have enough journal supplies. I don't need any more. Right? I don't even have space for it anymore. Lately I tried to clean out some space, and I had to throw away so much stationery and paper stuff, and it's still not much less, you know what I mean? Like my room, everywhere you look, every corner you open, there is like paper, there's like stationery stuff, there's cardboards in different colors, and you know, like it is too much. I feel suffocated by stationery at this point in life. So I don't need any more washi tapes. I don't need any more stickers. You know, the most I want to buy is maybe stamps because I know they last forever, but I also need a place to put them. So this is why I'm like slowly getting rid of old stationery that I don't use anymore. You know, like maybe things I have gotten as a gift, or I bought them on sale at one point, but then I saw now that I didn't use it for a few years. So what's the point in keeping it, right? Yeah, I'm cleaning out my shit because I'm sick. I don't want to say that I want to go minimalistic, but at least more minimalistic than what I'm currently doing, you know? Because I was poor as a child and a teenager, I tend to hoard, right? Every time I get something, I'm like hoarding it. Instead of, you know, every time you send me some gifts, I usually keep them safe for a long time before I use them because I don't want them to go and whatnot, you know, but it's stupid. I need to stop this. I need to, you know, be free and not hoard everything. There's no point in doing that. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sick and tired of everything. And this is, I think, a part of this journaling burnout that I'm going through right now. You know, the unwillingness of to journal. I don't even want to make videos. I know I could make I don't know, journal with me's or journal talk videos, or I don't know, showing whatever, in order to like have regular uploads between my flip throughs. But I don't have the desire anymore to do any of that. So I don't know. It's just, I think it has something to do with creating content. Like in the beginning when I started with this channel, I made sure to have content to post every single day on Instagram. I made sure to have flip throughs every 2 weeks. You know, I created pages so I can show them. You know, I didn't do this for myself. I did this for the journaling community because I felt so accepted, and it was my home, and I loved it, and I felt inspired, of course, by all the people and their journals. And but I think this daily content creating when you don't want to, but you think you have to, this is a big problem. If any hobby becomes a chore, you get sick of it quick. So this is why I'm not posting daily anymore. Only if I want to, and if I don't for a few days, then it's okay too for me. So yeah, anyway, so is there anything to say? So I have the hair colors here because this is my natural hair color. They call it dark ash brown, but we called it boring as fuck back in the day. So I have now dark brown hair, like kind of like espresso brown, because that was actually the name of the color that I put on top last time. But I really want to have those, like one of those, like kind of like auburn, chestnut, maybe dark copper type of color. But I would have to bleach it first, right? And I was debating on going to the hairdresser, and I never go to hairdressers, okay? My mom is a hairdresser, so I never had to go to a salon. So, but she lives now in Belgium, and I don't have access to her, so I was debating on going and paying a lot of money for them bleaching my hair and then giving me this type of hair color. But my childhood friend, who also recently went to a hairdresser, got her hair ruined by the hairdresser. So, you know, she was already like golden blonde or something, like a warm golden blonde, and she did bleach her hair into like straw blonde, you know, and it ruined everything. Like they had to cut off her hair, you know. Now we both have this length in hair, but we want this type of length, you know. We want like longer hair. And she said to me, you have already really thin hair. If you get this bleach done, I guarantee you will lose a lot of hair. So ever since then, I'm like, I don't know what to do. So long story. And yesterday I bought my reading chair. Yes. You saw it on Instagram. I was just so proud of it. I wanted this for many months, and I was eyeballing it. You know, I was looking at the prices, and I'm usually not a fan of IKEA products, but when we went to the store and I sat down in multiple different sofa chairs, this one was actually one of the most comfortable ones. And together with this little thing here. So I can read and have my legs up, you know. And I did it this morning. Instead of turning on the PC right away, which usually I do, I decided to sit down and read 2 chapters in the book that I'm reading, and with my first coffee, and it was really relaxing. It was really nice. Yeah, so I'm really happy. By the way, the book that I'm currently reading is Never Let Me Go, and I'm kind of still in the beginning, like, I don't know, here, and I have no fucking clue what's going on in there. Like, I don't know, the kids are in a shady boarding school institution thing, and there are medical examinations going on, and I have the slight feeling that maybe they're being experimented on. I'm not sure, but yeah. I wonder how this will turn out. So that's it. That was my last page, obviously, from last night. So I have this much left, and I don't do any promises here, but I will use the rest of the pages for September. This was by the envelope from Spooky Beans. Really cool. I'm gonna use this somehow. So yeah, I will definitely finish this journal in September. It doesn't mean that I use up all the pages. It's just when September is done, it's done. Okay, then I put this away. And then I will probably, I was thinking what to do about my next journals. And I was thinking that I'm gonna use this one. It has 80 pages. It's a really slim one. I use this for October. You know, I will may put this envelope here so I can store some stuff in there. Oh, there's something. And yeah, maybe like this. And then I will decorate it and make it my Halloween, my October journal. Because I will probably do like this Halloween challenge again. The you know, the Pepper Halloween prompts. And if I'm in a journaling slump, it's no use for me to buy journals or to use journals that are this big. Because I will never fill them, right? So this is for October. And then when the dark November hits, I will probably use this one. One of those again. I still have another one. Because November for me is the dark month before winter, you know? It's imagine fog, dark skies, rain, you drink hot coffee. It's the best time for getting snuggly under a blanket and do reading. And I do a lot of writing because it's NaNoWriMo in November. And think about classical music and typewriters and dark academia vibes. Yeah, this is like what I'm going through every single year. So probably every writer is kind of going into this direction. And yeah, this is why I will probably use this journal in November. So that's it. Those are my plans. I have showed you everything new. I wouldn't know what else to show you. I think this is it. I don't have anything else to show you. I hope you forgive me for not posting so much anymore. And, well, you know, times will maybe change in the future, but I cannot make any promises. Maybe I'm a little bit more active during October because I will probably do some journal with me, Halloween style shit, you know, because that's fun for me. But other than this, I really don't know. I'm burnt out in a way. So I hope your journaling goes better than mine. If you want to, of course. I mean, if you don't give a shit, then it doesn't matter. Nothing matters. Well, I should say blah, blah, blah. Goodbye.